Hey everybody, this is Pam at The Paper Outpost. I wanted to show you some tips and tricks on making currency envelopes or document envelopes for your junk journals. These are fun to clip onto any page, and or you can glue the back to a page and just glue the thing right down. I use these to put interesting bits of ephemera in, but you can put anything in here that you like, extra writing paper, poems, quotes, anything. So I put a piece of old ledger handwriting and an old demonetized piece of currency, just for fun. Just some fun finds for people to explore. And okay, so I want to show you two different kinds and a couple tricks along the way that I don't think I've shown you before. So I just sort of discovered one this morning. So all right, so this one is using a big page. And the reason why a big page was chosen was because it keeps the text upright. I guess these are numbers, but it keeps it upright. So let's quickly make one of those, and I'll show you how you can get two different versions out of a bigger page. Okay, so this page, if anybody wants to know, is officially 8.5 by 11. So it's the size of a copy paper or printer paper sheet. All right. And then, okay, so this is a very easy fold. We'll just review the fold. We're gonna do the tube design. I haven't done a tube in a while. We're gonna do the tube design. Okay, so what you do is you're just going to make a tube like this. Okay, so just fold it, and you just want enough overlap so that you can glue it. I guess I'm going to use Scotch Create glue stick today for the glue. You can use any kind of glue here; doesn't matter. And there we go. All right. Now you want to try and get it even on the top and the bottom. If it's not perfect, it's okay. Yeah, the voice is a little raspy today. I think I over-talked or over-sang a little bit lately, so bear with me. It'll come back. All right, so that's easy enough, right? So we have our tube. And we can do a lot of things with a tube, but one easy thing is to make these envelopes. So the bottom of the envelope, this is just how I do it. Okay, so I do this. I fold these two together. There's no rocket science here, and I just do that. I clip them both at the same time. That way they're the same size exactly. No measuring needed. Yay. The first one I fold up, so you've got two down here, and I get rid of probably most of it. You can cut it right along the line on the fold or just above it. Doesn't matter because it's going to get covered. And you don't even have to remove this one. You can glue everything down, but I think it just debulks it a little bit, so it makes it easier. Come in with the glue stick, and then fold that up, and you've got the bottom of your envelope handled. Okay, now just back that up for a second. Let's just take that apart. The glue stick isn't dry yet, so we're going to do the top part two different ways. I want to show you two different looks that you can get. So you can trim that. Don't glue it yet. You want to go back to your tube. Okay, make your tube so you can see through it. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to line up the two folds, the creases. All right, and the first cut, we're going to be making the top of this envelope. You're going to take a long pair of scissors, and it really doesn't matter how deep you cut. It's just going to give you different looks, but I'm going to go maybe 3 inches or so down. And I'm going to go from the edge to the point where the folds are. You see that? See the folds? Those folds were, let me just show you again. Your tube is like this, right? Okay, so it has two natural spines here. So if we squash the tube this way, the top, those two creases will come together, go down about 3 inches, and cut end right there where those creases are. And that's going to give you the first look. Okay? So now what you got is an envelope that looks more like a pocket, I would say. Where's my dauber? Where's my dauber? There we go. And I'm just going to ink this up a bit so you can see the edges. Okay. So that's what you've got. You've got a pocket so that you can, my kingdom for anything to stick in there. At the moment, let me find something. Okay. I'll just use this book page. But now you've got a place where you can tuck interesting ephemera and things like that, and that looks really cute. Now here's the next step. If you want to design it so that you have a flap on top, Okay, so this one looks more like an envelope. It has a flap on top. What we're going to do, okay, I'm going to pop this open again so you can see how I do that. Go back to the tube stage where those two creases match. Match them again. Okay, get your edge. The first cut did that, okay, right to the crease. The second way to do it, to get the flap, you go from here, cut all the way to the edge over here with one cut, okay? Just aim for over there. Aiming. Okay, cut a bit of the top off. Now all of a sudden, I got a wrinkle. Now all of a sudden, you've got the top of an envelope. So the first cut is to here, if you just want the pocket. The second style is all the way to the edge to get the flap. Now, where's my ink? I'm using Vintage Photo today, in case anybody's wondering. I lost my walnut stain. I used to use walnut stain all the time. Where are you, walnut stain? Buried deep in the recesses of my craft room. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just inking this up a little bit so you can get the idea of what this all looks like when it's done. I think I can close this now. And you can ink this too. That looks cute. You can actually make the whole part brown on the bottom. That looks kind of cool too. Okay, so to do the flip, now you don't want to just fold it down right at the points. You want to go about maybe 1/2 centimeter past that. Otherwise, you're going to have a weird, it's not going to be normal. You need to have a little overhang. So go down maybe 1/2 centimeter or 1/2 inch on either side, and you make your fold that way. And now you have complete closure at the top. Okay, so that's two different looks that you can get out of that. And what I did was, I'll just, I like to play and decorate as I'm doing stuff. I just took a cluster of something, anything will do. Grab a cluster, Pam. Okay. Here's a cluster of something. Clusters are fun to make. They're great to have just so you can just put them down and you've got a little something, you know? Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to use some Fabrifix glue, which is clear silicone glue, clear fabric to fabric, fabric to paper, paper to paper. And there we go. If you've never seen the bottle, this is what it looks like. Okay. And it glues relatively quickly, but you do have a second or two. Oh, it doesn't glue at all sometimes, apparently. There we go. Okay, and maybe I might put a little bling or something there just to make that pop. Oh, I'm going to use a green blinger. Okay. I'm just going to put a little extra glue on there because sometimes this glue on these little rhinestone things isn't strong enough and you just want a little something. Just put it on the staple. There we go. And so you can mass make these. This is really fun. Now, let's say you're saying, well, that's great, Pam, but I don't have big book pages like that. I just have a bunch of fiction novels, stuff like that hanging around. How can I do that? How can I get my text up right? How can I still have fun and play with all the other kids in the sandbox? Okay, so this came out today. These are just 2 pages from any old novel or something like that. I'll give you yeah, I hear you. I'm giving the dimensions. Like 8 1/4 by 5 1/4 ish. Okay, that's all I'm measuring. That's it. I'm out of there. I took it 2 together. I folded it about 1/3 of the way in. Okay, so now here's the rocket science. Not really, but you're going to take the first one out. You're going to turn it over, and you're going to glue this flap onto here. Okay, and then it's going to come together like that, and then all of a sudden you have all your text in the upright position, and you've got enough paper this way to make the tube. So let's try that. This is a grand experiment because I've never actually done this before. This is all happening in my mind. We'll see if it's going to happen in reality. So we go there, and then we glue that down. Try to get it at the edge. Oh, tough. Wrong position. Ah. Okay. We can do better than that. Measure, go like this. Yeah, look down over top. Make sure you're at the edge. Top and bottom are aligned. And you're in. Okay. So let's ink this little guy so you can see the definition a little better. There you go. Got the Vintage Photo working here. I have a little tear in this paper. I could either repair that with washi tape, or it's going to get glued down anyway, so it won't technically... No, it's not even a tear, it's a fold. Never mind. Never mind. It's early. It's early. Okay, okay. All right. All right, so let's glue that down. And then we're basically going to do the same process. At this point now, we have a tube. Okay, so the bottom, what we're going to do to get the bottom to have the same size snips, we're going to fold it together and snip. Then we're going to take the inside one and get rid of it. Most of it. Okay. Now, don't glue it yet. Okay, let's do the top. And I'll go for the flap version this time. Remember, if I wanted to do it just the pocket version, I'd only cut to here. But I'm going to do the flap version. I'm coming over there all the way across, all the way. Here I go. Whoop, done. There, done. Okay. Pretty easy to make. Pretty fast. Really cute. I think you can put so many fun things in here. You can stuff them with recipes or, I don't know, just tons of fun things. And you can make them any width you want, just depending on the size of the paper that you have. So I'm going to close this one up now. Well, maybe I want to ink that first. Let's give it a little definition. Fold that up. Yeah, I'll ink that, glue it a little bit better than I did. Okay, and now I'm going to fold it down about a ½ inch below where those points are. About a ½ inch. Okay. Now technically that is upside down, so if you're like aghast and upset and all of that, strangely enough, that piece that you cut out is going to magically fit this area. So if you want to go in here and glue this on top, you could totally do that and then just trim around it. So let's just do that for fun. So you can be resting assured that all your text is in the right direction. Yeah, okay. This is sort of piecemeal together, but I think it still works. All right, let me trim. Go in here for the big trim. Trim it from the back side better. Let's see what I'm doing. Okay. All right, so I hope you guys are having fun today, playing with your papers. Just keep rolling those papers around in your hand. You never know what you're going to come up with. I could cut this off at the top, or I could fold it over. Maybe I'm going to fold it over. I think it's going to give it a little bit more strength. Do I want to do that? Let's see. Let's get rid of you. Yeah, get rid of you. Okay, let's just glue this. Let me just trim you a little bit on the sides. Give you a little bit of a wedge design on the top. Okay. I could have folded those together and done it perfectly, but see how when you do it separately, they don't always come out even. So that's why the fold and then the snip, the fold and then the snip gives you symmetry without any measuring. Okay, so there we go. Now everything is all upright. Life is good. We are happy dancing. We have made another, like look at this time, we just made a bunch of these. And that is fun. And you can just crank these out left and right, decorate them up all different ways. You know, you could just like put fun things on them. That looks pretty, let's just do that. Okay, here, there, all right. Yeah. You can add a little paper clip to the top if you want the envelope top to stay closed. You can do something like that. You can make it a, you know, a decorated envelope, paper clip if you want to do something like that. But then it's ready for stuffing. Ready, and you can just make a whole ton of these. Book pages are often neutral in their color tone, so you can tailor them to any journal that you're making as you go. So let's maybe put these babies in here. This is the current journal that I'm working on. It's a fabric cover. I think I did a video on how to do the fabric cover. Did I? I think I did. If I didn't, let me know. I'll do one. I think I did, didn't I? I think I did. Okay. She's talking to herself way too much. I think I'm just going to glue that one in there. This time, instead of paper clipping it, something's paper clipped to the other side of this. Is it? No, it's just plain gone. Okay. Oh, you know what? That's probably where this one was. Yeah, that's where this one was. And it had the old writing and the money. And oh, we need more glue. Look at that. Look at that. Need more glue? Okay. And those can be decorated even more, but I think they look really pretty. And if you find some of these interesting book pages that have cool, I don't know, engineering, writing, or number, or charts, or blueprints, things like that, they look really cool in there. They do. All right, put that there. And I'm not going to worry about this popping up because I know with the pressure of the book over time that will lay flat, so I'm not worried about it. But if you're concerned, you can always pop a paper clip on top. Just do, you know, one of these deals and it'll stay closed. Okay, so let's place this guy. Okay, I just pulled out some cool old ephemera. Here is a Rochester Golf and Country Club card. Look at that. I could break in there and pretend I'm Gene Phillips. That might not fly, but hey, it might be worth a shot. I got a Minerva Root calling card and a couple of tickets, and I thought those might just fun things to tuck in here. You know, you can put anything in these pockets, but they're little surprise pockets. People can explore and find fun things in there. So this is in the first signature, so let me go into the third signature for this one. I'm just kind of trying to space things out a little bit. No, here, maybe. Writing, maybe I'll go for something to, oh, that's kind of neat. Yeah, maybe I'll put it here, that's a nice contrast. On the grid paper, I'm just going to use this one right here, the Scotch Crate glue stick, to get this down. And there you go. So I could put something on the flap if I wanted to. And I just got another idea I want to show you. You know, sometimes one idea begets another idea. That's apparently what's happening here. Yeah, so I see something out to the corner of my eye already in a tube shape. And I thought, whoa, there's a natural thing. Maybe we'll also do the same little green button, green rhinestone flat back. Don't stick to my fingers. Oh. There we go. Get down there. Lay down. Okay, got that. Bling. Okay, we're good. We got a little time left, so let's play. Okay, so my eye just caught an envelope, and I'm thinking, that looks like, a lot like a tube, you know? So why don't we just use the envelope as a tube? Yeah, okay, well that's easy. Maybe we have these long envelopes, we get them in the junk mail, stuff like that. What other things can we make tubes out of, right? I don't think I've ever done this. Okay, so I closed it. And now it's completely sealed. And I'm going to fold it in half. I'm going to cut my little bottoms. Cut me little bottoms off. There. And I'm going to do the trim of the inner piece. As soon as I can get them apart. No, can't get them apart. Oh, they're attached. So I guess I have to cut these apart. Oh, I should use the longer scissors. Okay. Put that up. Right there. I wonder if I can tear that off. Oh boy, everybody hold your breath. Let's see. Not bad. Not the greatest, but it was a try. Okay. Gluing. Nope, shouldn't be gluing yet. Let's cut the top off here so that we have an opening, because we need an opening. So that's what I should have done. Cut the bottom and the top off next. And what does that give us? That gives us a tube. How nice is that, right? Okay, so now we have this. What are you? You don't belong. Okay, so now we're going to open up the tube. Going to bring the two creases together. And we are going to make the big envelope cut. The flap, we were going to design it with the flap. Okay, we got that. So that was pretty easy, right? Now we can glue it up. It's already glued. So yeah, these longer envelopes work really well for that, apparently. Who knew? I didn't know. I'm sure somebody's already figured that out, but not this gal. New to me right now. Cover the glue, cover the glue. Always remember, seal your glue, or it will get hard. Get a little thing here. Now, this is a white base, so to me, it screams, stencil me baby. That's what it's saying. to this gal this morning. Stencil me, baby. So maybe I'll get some green and some pink, and we'll just have some fun with that. And it's pretty fast with stencils. Never played with stencils before. I highly recommend it because you can cover a lot of territory. Do I want to do the whole thing, part of it? I think I want to do part of it. So let me do that. Let me do, this is a paddle brush. They're makeup brushes. You can buy them online on Amazon. I have a link. You can go into Target, or I heard somebody said that you can even get them at the Dollar Tree now. So there you go. They usually come in a set. Okay. So I'm just going to go around here and put some, lay some pink down. Okay. And then I'm going to lay some green down. Probably need a different one. I have a green, a pink, a brown, and then a bunch of I don't knows, because I can't remember what I used them for. Like what are these? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. So we'll just use one of these. Cross-pollination happens a lot over here. All right, so I am just going to come down the edges here. Make the edges kind of a greenish look. Let's see what we got. Do you like it? Oh, that's kind of cool, right? That prettied it up a bit already. Let me ink the edges of this vintage photo here. Going around, amplifying. And this is going to pop really nicely in a junk journal because of its white. So sometimes it's advantageous to have a white piece in your embellishments, the pretty things that we put into junk journals. Okay, that was 1. I had it in 3. Let's go for 2. Maybe in the back half of 2. The signature, that's what I'm talking about. And let's pick a page that has, it'll have some contrast. It's like white on cream, that'll look nice. White on coffee dye, that'll look nice. Okay, white on pink, that'll really look nice. Won't that look nice? Okay, now here's the other thing. You don't have to fold this. You can leave that as is. Yeah. So maybe we'll do that this time to add a different element. And it's okay if it pops up over the top of the edge, because like little things popping up and over and out and kind of, well, you know, not everything has to be contained. It can spill over and look like it's a well-stuffed little monkey and just bursting to get out. So here, instead of, you know, feeling the need to put fancy old ephemera in here, maybe I'm just going to put something simple in here. Like I have some old vintage graph paper. I have some more avocado dyed paper. I have some coffee dyed paper. Let's see. Yeah, I think the coffee dyed paper might look nice in there. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I'm just going to tear the top. I like that look. So there's a piece of torn paper in there. And maybe a piece of this stuff. Let's see how that looks. So just giving people extra writing elements. Little fun papers to find that they can explore. You could put, if you want to get fancy, you can put a little rubber stamp on those. I have some peg stamps right here at the ready. Oh my God, I've got all these open inks. What am I doing? What am I doing? Close your inks, Pam. Close your inks. All right. That ink is closed. Nope, that's the wrong color. Oh boy. Have you ever done that? Yep. Okay, I'm going to use black. This is black soot. Black soot. Okay, I just put a little birdie there. Okay, so now it's got a little focal point there. All right, and that's fine. And I'm just going to glue this down. Okay. Yep. Okay. Voila. And dunsies. So very fun, very easy. You can make them out of a lot of things. And they're just playful little goofy things that we do in our junk journals. So sit down, have a go at making a ton of currency or document envelopes. You can fold things and put them in there. They can be just simple pull things. You can put journal cards or tags in there. Tons of fun. Tons of fun. Oh, I have a fourth. So let me just put this in the fourth one then. So now each signature has a document folder. Oh, that looks kind of cool. I like it on the green there. That's nice. Okay, let me glue the back of this. Okay, yeah. So somebody said, would you mind cleaning up your desk? And boy, could I relate, because yes, I need to clean my desk all the time, because as soon as I sit down and make something, It is like a tornado came through here. I can have the cleanest desk starting, and in 2 seconds, I can make a whirlwind of a mountain nightmare avalanche on my desk. But it's fun, so I just embrace the journey and play. And then I get to clean it up again, yay. So yes, I will clean up my desk, and then I will make it messy again, I promise you. And I will repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. Looking for the lid of the green paint thing, ink. Okay, got it. All right, so let's see if Mr. Sunshine has anything to say. Hello, Sunshine. All right, Mr. Sunshine, do you have a wise words of things to say?
Hello, everybody. Voice is a little raspy, but apparently we've been singing. And Mom has a new playlist that she likes to listen to. She's been singing a lot, yeah. Sometimes not so good, but there's a lot of Mom singing.
Okay. Now, do you have anything planned to say today, or are you just going, you know, off the top of your head?
It's all extemporally today, Mom.
Okay, well, there you go. There you go. Are you looking over at Ronnie? He's fine next door. He's your little doggy friend, right?
Ronnie and I are working on a relationship. We don't quite have the boundaries established yet, because he barks a lot. Like, a lot.
And, well, dogs bark, Sonny.
I don't bark that much. I mean, I bark when the UPS and the Amazon guy come, and the squirrel, and when you're starting to leave, and I don't want to be left, and I gotta let you know how much I don't want you to go, I bark. Okay, all right, I guess dogs bark.
Okay, thank you for understanding.
No problem.
Okay, we'll see you next time?
Yep.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, well, there you have it from the Snuffer Pants mouth. I hope you had fun today. Thank you very much. If you don't know, I have a special going on right now. It's a FUNDLE triple bonus special. If you order a FUNDLE, which is a collection of old and interesting papers, 100+ pieces, free priority shipping is included in the USA, you will automatically receive, without a coupon needed or a code, 3 bonus items. And those bonus items are a book page, a beautiful Gothic text book page from 1798. The year 1798, you're going to get an authentic Victorian trade card from the turn of the century and a Victorian calling card as well. So those will be included automatically in your package if you order in February of 2023. So there you go, folks. If you don't know, I have a free newsletter. It's emailed to you monthly, and you get a free digital image emailed to you monthly in there, along with a checklist of supplies, a note from the bookmaker that you can print out and tuck into the front of your junk journals. If you give somebody a junk journal and they have no idea what it is, it kind of explains what it is and how they can use it. And a list of page ideas if you're stuck, if you're looking at the blank page going, I got some ideas list for you. And also, I've got some videos that marry that list, and I'm working on completing that. I am. And what else? Oh, my videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. My podcasts come out Tuesdays and Thursdays, new audio material, and the other days you can watch video podcasts on Spotify. Any day of the week. I have an Etsy shop where I sell Digikits, which are printable downloads of images. They're 5 pages each, themed. So if you like birds or dragonflies or butterflies or celestial or medieval maidens, or there's over 200 right now, so have fun with that. And you can, if you don't like to print or you don't have a printer, I have a print and mail option for you where I will print 10 Digikits out for you. That's 50 printed pages on lightweight cardstock. Free priority mail shipping is included with that price. All you do is you buy the print and mail option, and then you send to me the list of the 10 names of the Digikits that you want. I only need the first 2 or 3 words to know which one you're talking about. And you can send the names list through Etsy message or to Pam@ThePaperOutpost.com. That's my email address. Unfortunately, Etsy doesn't have a long drop-down list where you could click them all off. I know that would be easier, but I don't see that functionality in there, so this is the best way I can do it at this time. I have an Amazon shop, so if you're looking for favorite tools and supplies and you're looking for a link or a place to start, there are links in there. There's 4 different sections. Check them all out. There's books that junk journalers are interested in having or collecting, and there's craft storage ideas, and there's a sunny section for pet supplies. And also, that does help my shop when you purchase through those links, but you do not pay more for those items. Thank you to everybody who has purchased. I have a t-shirt shop. Yes. Oh, I'm actually wearing one today. Look at that. Okay, so this is the Create with Reckless Abandon. Oh, I got something on it. Never mind. Create with Reckless Abandon t-shirt. If you like that phrase, create with reckless abandon, or everything is a craft supply until proven otherwise, you can get that on a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, a zip hoodie, a mug, a tote, or a water bottle. And you can find me on social media on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook group. Come and join our Facebook group. We're having a lot of fun over there doing weekly and monthly challenges and seeing what you guys make from these videos. And most of all, remember that fun can be simple, and create with reckless abandon. And I'll see you next time, everybody. Bye-bye.